Hey, thank you all for coming. This is my second iOS meetup here. I just found it semi-recently. I'm like, well, this is cool. Yeah, like this is cool. There's like a community, and it's nice to be part of this. So thank you for coming out here. I'm David Green. I work at AWS. This is our location here in Korea. So thanks for coming by. And I was tasked with making IoT easier to use. So my team's like, hey, can we just make a mobile app that just turns your phone into an IoT sensor that takes data from the gyro or accelerometer or other sensors in the phone and just make it like ridiculously simple to use. So we took that on and we launched last year around this time at reInvent, which is our yearly developer conference. And I'll kind of walk through the process. It'll be a bit less technical, but I can answer questions after as well. So we want to make this easy. Here's the app here's a QR code for the app. So if you want to try it out and get started with it, you can just scan the QR code and it'll take you to the app store of choice. We operate on both iOS and Android. So the QR code, depending on the user agent that hits it, will direct you to the correct app store. So yeah, the intention was to make this easy, and we want to make sure that there's no accounts needed. Typically, we have to have an AWS account, and then the customer has to maybe provision resources, and then figure out, follow all these steps. And that's fine for a lot of the demos that we do, but we didn't want that at all in this case. We also didn't want to have any credit card or any sign up needed because that adds complexity. And we're providing some sample code as well on GitHub, and we'll be putting more out there as well. So it's one click to connect. And then once you're connected, we generate a dashboard URL for the customer to see the sensor data, not only on the phone itself, but also on a dashboard, which I will show you in a second here. We can see sensors on the phone. We also integrate with Amazon Location Service, so it provides mapping and like routing data for us, so we can see where the data is on a map. And this also goes into IoT use cases where maybe we have the city bikes where customers ride them around. We can do analytics on where's the bike going and how often are they used, and just kind of send a telemetry into IoT services. And then in beta, we are working on describing images using Amazon Bedrock. So Bedrock is our foundation model hosting service where we have models like Anthropic's Claude, Meta, Llama. We have our own, and it makes it really easy just to consume LLMs without managing infrastructure yourself. And the use cases here would be to take an image and describe what's happening in it. So whether it's from remote sensing, like robots with cameras and describing scenes, or making CCTVs smarter, we're doing that as well. A quick look at the dashboard. This is generated for the customer, and I'll go through the demo here, but there's no login either. It's just a custom URL you click. Just really over-indexing on as easy as possible. The dashboard is generated by sending JSON payload. So we generate the dashboard dynamically based on what you send it. So it's not only for the app that we have here, but we can have demo use cases of other apps or IoT sensors, and you say, okay, I'm going to send a line chart with these 3 values, or it's going to be a donut chart that shows me battery charge utilization. And now, if all works, we will try a live demo here, so bear with me. All right, so we launch the app. You can shake the phone, you see sensors. Oh, it's not doing it. Hang on 1 second, sorry. Let me get the screen mirror. All right, use as. Oops, that's the wrong one. We're so close. All right, holler if you see the mouse. There we go. Okay, cool. All right. Yep. So here's the app. You see stuff, so you can shake the phone. You see sensors move. Magnetometers actually, or magnetometer is actually really interesting. So if I put the phone next to metal, we'll see that react. So it's just kind of fun seeing what's in there. We have battery right now; it's full, so it's not too interesting. Here's Amazon location service, so it shows our location on the map there. And then in the beta, we have describing images. Let me see what happens here. So I'll take a photo. It'll describe the image using Bedrock. So we send it to the Claude model. Come on. There we go. And there may be other use cases for things like, are they wearing a protective, glasses or a vest or whatever, high vis vest. And then in the connecting to the endpoint, so we just literally hit one button and then it connects to IoT and we get a dashboard URL. So I'll hit share. I'll send it to myself on Slack. So now, so there's, if you want to scan that, you should be seeing a dashboard show up. And then let me just try it here as well. And that's it. It's like, try to make it as easy as possible to show IoT without all the setup required. We see the dashboard show up. We also show the logs coming into the service, so we can see the raw data coming in. So we generate the dashboard based on this as what arrives. And that's really it for the quick lightning talk. And any questions? Yeah. Yeah, so question is, can we add additional sensors for IoT? For the demo purpose for the app, it's just taking sensor data from the phone. Yes. Yeah, for IoT Core, we said anything. So we have air sensors in the room, whether it's like CO2 and PM and all these things. We have a lot of use cases for customers using us for things like that. It's really anything, and we can store data, and also as data lands in the service, you can route it to different storage and run queries on it as it's coming in. We do fleet management, over-the-air updates, security, and all this stuff. So yeah, really anything that you can think of can connect, whether it's air sensor or anything else. It depends. So we do MQTT or over WebSocket also. Any quick?
It's IoT Core as the service. Mm-hmm. Is that providing the UI for the dashboard too, or is that something you just build custom that's reading from it?
Yeah, so the IoT Core is a service that we run that runs like a MQTT endpoint, and it's massive scale. So it's the biggest, the biggest companies, whether it's like car companies or like robot vacuums and all these things. For the dashboard itself, it's created by one of our teams that does IoT as well, called Quick Connect. So it's a free RTOS. So it's like embedded like operating systems like on devices. And that team built out the backend and all the infrastructure for the dashboard, which makes it easy for us as well because it's already being managed. So that way the app can just connect to the existing infrastructure.
Cool.
Yeah, thanks.